Which other genocides have you talked about?
The Aboriginal genocide's pretty fucking bad too in Australia.
If an Aboriginal terrorist group conducted an October 7,
Love Avi.
is that justified?
God.
Is that justified?
My God, that is the most
Would that be
ridiculous
justified?
shit I've ever
Why?
heard.
You're saying it's the same thing. Is it October? No, I'm just asking you.
Can you
Is it the
stop
same?
following me? It's becoming harassment now, mate. Go
Mate, you're the one that interrupted my interview.
How you guys doing? This is Sahar TV, and today we're watching Avi Yemini, a great friend and a great content creator, interviewing somebody in Australia when a heckler comes to him, interrupts him by saying Free Palestine, and then Avi pins him to the ground with some difficult questions to answer. Let's take a look.
Oh, you grew up in Elwood. Where did you go to Elwood College?
Free Palestine, motherfucker!
How you doing, brother? Let's talk.
Free Palestine, mate.
Okay, so what do you want? Who do you want
Avi Yemini just whoop!
to free Palestine from?
The Israelis.
Not from Hamas?
No.
How do you feel about the Druze now in Syria? Do you support them?
Say again?
The Druze in Syria.
I'm not talking about that right now.
Why aren't you talking about them? Is it because it's not Palestinians? You can't blame the Jews for the attacks on the Druze. They're getting slaughtered now. Why don't you care about that?
The Jewish people are fine.
Why don't
It's
you
the
care?
Israeli state I have a problem with.
Yeah, so 95% of Jews. Got it. But let me ask you, why don't you care about the Druze right now getting slaughtered in Syria?
If you haven't seen the horrific footage of the Druze communities in Syria, they're literally getting massacred. They do horrific things to women, horrific things to men, including beheadings. And you're telling me Free Palestine when these atrocities happen in different places around the world? The double standard is real.
We're not talking about that. We're talking
I
about
know we're not.
Palestine right now.
That's-
So why are you
that-
trying to
that's my-
change the subject when you can't defend yourself because you know you're wrong.
I can defend myself. My question is,
Go on,
why do you
have
only
defend-
care about
defend the
one
murder of
issue?
children then, you motherfucker?
I'm not defending the murder of children, am I?
No, but try.
He didn't want to talk about the real genocide happening in the Middle East while we were speaking, where minority Druze and Christians are being butchered in Syria. Either he doesn't know about it, or he just didn't care because he couldn't blame the Jews. So what did he do? Exactly what he accused me of. He deflected right back to his obsession with the only Jewish state. But unlike him, I'm happy to talk about all of it. And when I did, he ditched the debate and went straight back to his initial taunts.
Listen, you want to actually have a good faith conversation about what's actually happening? What do you think Israel should have done? What should
because you keep changing the topic when you realise that you're being called out on the Israeli state murdering children, you motherfucker.
No, I'm just pointing out that you are the biggest
When they curse you, that's how you know they lost.
hypocrite because you don't care about children, you don't care about civilians, you don't care about women, you don't care about any of that unless you can blame the Jews. Why do you hate Jews so much?
Free Palestine, free
Why do you hate
Palestine,
Jews?
free Palestine. I don't hate Jews. Some of my best friends are Jews.
Oh, surely that old trick, eh?
Yeah.
My best friend's a Jew. I can't be. Why did the
But
tolerant?
he also hates Israel, mate.
Why did
He
the
also
tolerant
hates
left?
Israel.
Why the tolerant left suddenly okay with I have a black friend?
It's nothing to do with that.
Yeah,
Avi Yemini, brother, I love you. You're the best. You're the best. Dealing with these dumb people saying Free Palestine, Free Palestine, Free Palestine. Doing this in person is a lot more difficult than doing this online, Omi TV conversations. It's very different. So props to Avi. Go subscribe to his channel. Get him to 1 million subscribers. He's at 910,000 subscribers right now. Get him to 1 million. Let's do it. He's worth it.
has everything to do with that. Remember, these are the same people who've spent years telling us that saying I have a black friend doesn't shield you from being racist. But suddenly, they all cling to the tiniest group of fringe self-hating Jews to hide their disdain for the only Jewish state. It's literally their tactic. And a few minutes later, I actually had a much calmer, just as revealing conversation with another self-proclaimed leftist who told me I have Jewish friends, but then admitted the only Jews they like are the ones who hate Israel.
I mean, I know a lot of good Jewish people that hate what's going on, for example.
Can there be good Jewish people that support Israel, or do you ride those Jews off?
I'm writing them off at the moment.
Credit to him, at least he was honest. They write off 95 to 97% of Jews who support the only Jewish state on earth.
Subscribe to Avi Yemini. Like his video. He's one of the good fighters out there.
Why suddenly is it okay to say I have a black friend to excuse your Jew hatred?
Because there's a difference between Jews and Israelis. The Israeli government are who I have a problem with, not Jewish people.
So do you care about the Jews that were killed on October 7?
Yeah, of course I do.
So what would you have wanted Israel to do to ensure it doesn't happen again and to free the hostages?
Well, Israel knew that that attack was coming and let it happen as an excuse so they could go commit genocide.
Oh, so you're doing that old trick of blaming the victims for their attack. That's like going to a rape victim.
You're calling Israelis the victims.
On
That
October
is
7.
rich.
On October 7, you're saying they weren't the victims?
Even on October 7, before Israel lifted a single finger in response, these radical anti-Western extremists called it rich.
Classic deflection, blaming your government for the attacks of Hamas, for the atrocities of the Muslim people in Gaza. Classic deflection. Don't we love those deflections? We do. It just makes you look dumb.
Free Palestine.
So do you want me to tell you about the Druze situation as well so you can care about another issue? So in Syria right now, as we're speaking, there is like a October 7 style attack happening to a minority.
Okay, cool.
Called the Druze that you don't know about because you don't care. And why? Do you ask yourself why you don't care about the Druze? Why you don't even know who they are?
No, I don't.
He's losing. Avi.
Mate, you are a fucking wanker. I've seen plenty of your work. You're a fucking piece of shit. You're supporting a genocide. Go fuck yourself.
Which piece of my work is your favourite?
Hey?
Which piece of my work is your favourite?
Oh, I don't have a favourite, mate. They're all pieces of shit.
So why is it have you ever like advocated for any actual genocides before? Or is it just when the Jews are involved, you're suddenly passionate about it?
Yeah,
Which other genocides have you talked about?
the Aboriginal genocide's pretty fucking bad too in Australia.
So
What do you think about that? Because I've seen you like arcing up at protesters at Invasion Day parades as well.
No, so I think that's a good question. So do you
be
think
on the side of people committing genocide every time?
So that's a good question. That's a good question I have for you. So, if an Aboriginal terrorist group conducted an October 7,
Love Avi.
is that justified?
God.
Is that justified?
Oh my God, that is the most
Would that be
ridiculous
justified?
shit I've ever
Why?
heard.
You're saying it's the same thing. Is it October? No, I'm just asking
Can
you.
you
Is it the
stop
same?
following me? It's becoming harassment now, mate. Go f***
Mate,
yourself.
you're the one that interrupted my interview.
Your interview, mate.
So do you think it's justified because you're saying it's the same as Israel? I'm just trying
I'm
to
saying
understand.
things like when people went and knocked down statues of Captain Cook. Yeah, it's justified.
No. But you've justified October 7th. So I want to know. You're saying that there's a genocide. Genocide happened here. So would you justify? Do you think Australians have asked for it as well? You said Israel.
Yeah,
Look at history.
No, the British have. Yeah, absolutely.
Australians, you're white Australian. Did you ask for it?
You don't know my ethnic background.
Sure. Do you think white Australians asked for it if they get attacked by Aboriginal terrorists? Yes or no? Looking at history, using your own logic.
Tell me what the attack looks like.
What a question. Trapped them into a corner. Very good question. Is it legitimate for Native Americans to attack white Europeans who colonized the land of America? Did the white Europeans ask for it? Great example by Avi Yemini. I'm going to leave the link to the full video in the description below. Go watch it. Support Avi, subscribe to his channel, support him financially, he's worth it. And by the way, thank you to the people who connected me to him. We've been communicating ever since. Guys, thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you'd like to support me financially, you can do that using Buy Me Coffee or Patreon down in the link in the description. You can also join the Discord and enjoy the discussions that we have there. You can also become a YouTube member and enjoy specific YouTube perks. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again in the next video. Bye-bye.